Hello there, internet. How are you today? Okay, so I know I'm not addressing a whole lot of the internet right now. I'm maybe addressing the couple people I told this was actually going to be a thing. Hi, Mommy. I love you. Um, Thanks for watching, by the way. But if you're someone I don't know and didn't tell that this video was going to be a thing and you kind of just heard about it, welcome to my channel. I'm Delaney. It's nice to kind of sort of meet you. Yeah, so welcome. Basically, if you couldn't tell by my semi-incoherent ranting as of so far, I honestly had no idea what to do with this first video and still kind of don't. I maybe came up with an idea like 2.5 days ago, and that's before the whole editing and actual filming, whole bunch of takes process. This is like, take number 7, I think. I'm really good at making awkward YouTube videos. But I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a really long time. Change the world one vlog at a time. So that's totally how that works. But I just didn't know where to start or what I was going to talk about or what to do. But it was mostly the starting point. I mean, I had pictures of what I was going to do and like ideas for future videos. But you have to start with that initial first impression, which is always really hard because you have to connect with viewers and make it work. But that being said, I thought about my favorite YouTubers and vloggers and decided that, why not consult what they did first? How they initially started this following that turned into giant channels that actually like spawned jobs and like gave them something to do and a lot of people to talk to, which is always great. So I figured I'd go and figure out what they did with their first one, and ran into a couple problems. Number one, I procrastinated a decent amount, like a decent amount. I would say, oh, that's a really good idea. I'll go through with that tomorrow, or the day after, or the day after, or maybe next week. Or maybe next month. But regardless, that led to issue number 2, which was that I totally forgot that this was my brilliant plan and how I was going to make this work. And that kind of just sucked a lot. But eventually, I obviously remembered, and that helped me run into issue number 3. Most of those videos, because most of my favorite YouTubers have been YouTubing for a decent amount of time, have either been made private, have, started on other channels, and I have no idea where they are, or they kind of disappeared into the misty air that is cyberspace, which, cue much sadness and pain, and I didn't know what to do. But then, big thing here, then I came up with the brilliant plan that I was actually just gonna rant about not having inspiration. Idea about not having ideas. How original is that, guys? Like, how many of you have actually written papers about that? Because you got nothing else. I've done it a lot because I just didn't know what to do. But since that's kind of my MO in life, that's what I did. Genius. There's probably a decent amount I probably could have talked about besides not having inspiration. Like, could have given you insight into yours truly. Might have been a good idea. Like, actually let you get to know the person who's talking to you. I could have told you my favorite color, how old I am, my celebrity crushes, which I have a lot of, but you'll hear plenty about them eventually because I kind of love them in a totally fangirl, not creepy way, which also oxymoron. I mean, if you're a fangirl, you're a little bit creepy. I'm one of you. Trust me. It's not like oh my god, I don't want to talk to you. It's like I know that feel, bro. I know that feel. I could have talked about my friends, my family, who I love so much. I have so many feels about you, and you know exactly who I was talking to if you're watching, because you get that joke. You know who you are. I could have talked about my cat. Could have spent a lot of time talking about my cat. I love my cat. Or my dog. Or my car. I kind of have a weird thing with my car. But you'll figure out why eventually. Her name is Gwen, and I love her. I could talk about my instruments, I could talk about a lot of things, but for now, this is going to be enough insight into me. And if you continue to watch, you'll find out more, and it'll be great, because we'll just develop this ongoing, one-sided dialogue. Yeah. So long. Farewell. Thanks for all the fish. I was gonna quote Sound of Music right there. Wow, that was really just not a good no. But I went for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy instead. But yeah. Goodbye.